Did you know you can pay anything between $1.49 to $2.12 per pizza pocket at the store? But if we make them ourselves, it comes in at around 70 cents per pizza pocket. Come on, I'll show you how easy they are to make. I am using the bolognaise recipe that I have already shared, which costs around $12 to make, and we're only using half of it. I have already shared this recipe, so you can go and check that out. And just as a reminder, the other half of the mince we did use to make these lasagna cups, which come in at around $11 to make. Now let me show you how easy it is to make your own bolognaise pizza pockets. In a large bowl, add 1.5 cups of warm water, 2 teaspoons of instant dried yeast, and 1 teaspoon of sugar. And we're just going to set that aside for a few minutes for the yeast to bloom. You can see there that the yeast has started to bloom, so now we can go on to the next step. Add 1/3 cup of oil, 4 cups of plain flour. I'm just using the plain flour you get from Aldi. A big pinch of salt, and then using a spatula, a Danish whisk, or just your hands, we want to combine all that together. Once your wet and dry ingredients are all combined, start to knead it. I usually just do this in the bowl so I have less mess to clean up. If the dough's feeling a bit sticky, just sprinkle some flour over the top of the dough, and you can also do a light dusting of flour on your hands as well. Once the dough is feeling soft and smooth, pop on a cover, leave it in a warm place for about an hour to an hour and a half until it's doubled in size. It's been an hour and a half and my dough has definitely doubled in size, so now we just need to deflate it, gently scrape it away from the edges and give it a light knead, and then pop it on a non-stick surface or lightly flour your bench. Now we want to divide the dough into 13 equal portions, and of course this whole segment I thought I'd record it didn't record, but you just want to get each portion and roll it into a ball, flatten it into a disc, and then put about a tablespoon of bolognaise mince into the centre. Do about the same of grated cheese, and then you just want to grab the edges of your dough and stretch it to the centre, trying to make sure that you don't have any gaps. Then when it's all in the centre, I just kind of get the dough and twist it. Give it a gentle roll to make sure that it's enclosed tightly, and place it on my baking tray. Give it a light brush with milk or a spray of oil, and then pop it in a preheated oven of 180 degrees standard or 160 fan forced for about 25 minutes until they're all golden brown on the outside. Now these did have a few explosions, but those little exploding bits were actually the yummiest. And I have to say, these taste so much better than the store-bought ones. And I love the fact that we can mix up our flavour combinations inside these. You can do spinach and cheese, ham and pineapple, chicken, mushroom and barbecue sauce. Let me know in the comments what's your favourite flavour combination. Remember to save these for later so you can make these in your home. And of course, if you are someone that wants quick, easy, delicious, budget-friendly recipes, make sure you're following along.